Welcome to high school football from Robertsdale, Alabama. Tonight, the Alberta Warriors are on the road, taking on the Robertsdale Bears in J.D. Sellers Stadium. The Warriors are headed to the locker room now after their pregame warm-ups. They'll get the pads on and get suited up and ready for our kickoff tonight at 7 o'clock against Robertsdale. Robertsdale is finishing up their pregame warm-up as well, heading to the locker room. It is a muggy night on the Gulf Coast. If you don't know where Robertsdale is, you go to Gulf Shores, take off up 59, headed north. You'll come into Foley, Alabama, and then you'll come into Summerdale, Alabama, and the next town, just before you get up to Loxley, before I-10, is Robertsdale. Robertsdale is a 6A high school. I have a beautiful field here at J.D. Sellers Stadium, and we're looking forward to a good contest tonight. A little different weather. It's hot and muggy, but it's not raining. Last Friday night in Elberta, the Alberta Warriors suffered a 17-7 loss to the Gulf Shores Dolphins to kick off the season in a stormy weather-filled night. Tonight, the skies are partly cloudy, but there's not the anticipation of rain, which allows both schools to have their bands here tonight. Across the way, the Alberta High School Warrior Band is playing now, and getting warmed up. We look forward to halftime tonight, bringing you their halftime show. Again, they didn't get to do that last week because of weather, but we look forward to bringing you the video and audio of that tonight on the Warrior Sports Network. Down to our right is the Robertsdale Band, and so you'll hear a lot of action throughout the game tonight. Robertsdale is Class 6A. Of course, Alberta is 5A. The Robertsdale Bears are coming off a opening game loss as well last Friday night. They lost 28-21 to the Foley Lions, just down I-59 a little ways. And again, Alberta opened up with a 17-7 loss to 6A Gulf Shores. I'm joined in the booth tonight by our color analyst, John Vickers. Nathan Duckworth is going to do our audio and technical support and keep our radio and live stream going. James Baldwin is outside helping us with the cameras. Don't forget, we are live streaming on the Alberta High School YouTube channel, as well as on the Mix LR radio station. You can log on to the game from your phone, sitting up in the stands. We know we have several fans across the way that have their earbuds in, and they're listening to the broadcast during the game. If you're riding down the road, of course, listen to it in your car, on your Bluetooth, or what have you, as well as you can go straight to YouTube and catch all the action tonight, play-by-play. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock, and we're going to have our coach's pregame show here in just a minute. We want to thank our sponsors who are sponsoring the broadcast tonight, including the pregame show sponsored by the Baldwin County Victory Polaris. We're going to take a quick break on the Warrior Sports Network. When we come back, John Vickers, our color analyst, will be joined by head coach Nathan McDaniel. We'll review the week and get ready for kickoff in just a little bit. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. Welcome in to the Alberta Warrior Pregame Show, brought to you by Baldwin County Victory Polaris. It's the only certified Polaris dealership in Baldwin County, located on Highway 59 in Loxley. Jason Ward, Tim Ward, and all the good folks at Victory Polaris invite you to stop by and see their full line of new and used Razors, Rangers, and Sportsman ATVs. They offer a full line of ATV accessories and the ongoing service you need to maintain and keep your vehicle ready for those memorable, fun family adventures. Give them a call today. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, 251-964-2777. That's 251-964-2777. And tell them you heard this commercial on the Warrior Sports Network.
Welcome into the Baldwin County Victory Polaris pregame show. My name's John Vickers, filling in tonight for Tim Coleman, here with Coach Nate McDaniel. Coach, glad to have you on the show again. And looking at the schedule this year, notice that we're starting the year out 2 6A games. Of course, we're 5A Region 1, but I'm wondering if there's any benefits to playing against 6A teams.
Yeah, absolutely, John. First of all, before we start on that, let me just say that our hearts and our prayers go out to all of our servicemen and women who were killed in Afghanistan today. Such a sad day for our country, but we are eternally grateful for their service and their sacrifice, and pray blessings and protection over all of our servicemen and women who are there now. So I just wanted to make sure that I said that before we got into football, talk about the things that really matter.
There's certainly some bigger parts of life than football, and it almost feels a little bit odd playing on Friday nights with everything that's going on in the world. But here we are. We're traveling up the road to Robertsdale, playing a 6A opponent tonight.
Yeah, there's definitely benefits to playing schools that are obviously in a higher classification than you. Going into last week, we were fortunate enough to beat Gulf Shores last year, but we knew they were going to be substantially better. Their staff, they have a tremendous staff full of Division I coaches and former NFL coaches, and so and then they've got a top 100 player in the country in Ronnie Royal, and you take him off the field last week, and it's probably a lot different game.
Absolutely.
But he was as good as advertised, and that's why he'll be playing in the SEC on Saturdays in a couple of years, and probably on Sundays 4 years after that. So, but I was extremely proud of the effort of our kids. I thought we played extremely well defensively. I thought offensively we had our spots and we had our opportunities. Our game plan going into it was to try to run the ball, keep the clock moving. Control the clock and not turn the ball over and give ourselves opportunities to get it to the fourth quarter and win the game. And coming out of halftime when we had the monsoon, I told our coaches coming out of halftime, I said whoever scores first in the second half is probably going to win the game, just because points were in such high demand because of the field conditions and the weather. And then we returned the kickoff, down to the 15 and have an opportunity to tie it up there, and a wet ball goes through our holder's hands, and, it is what it is. So I thought it was a really good high school football game between two really good teams. Gulf Shores is going to surprise some people this year, and they've got some tremendous players over there on that team, and them as a program have gotten substantially better. But I was really encouraged, even in a loss. You never want to accept losing. But even in a loss, I was really encouraged by the way that our kids played, especially on the defensive side of the football. I think we have a really good group over there. But playing schools that are bigger than you, it just gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're at, kind of a measuring stick to see, where you're at as a program and the things that you need to work on. And the game tonight is going to be no different. Robertsdale is a good football team. They made some strides last year. I think they won more games last year than they've won in quite some time, and lost a close one to Foley last week. And what they do offensively is tremendously tough. It's they're running the wing tee, and that is hard. That's a big challenge in and of itself, simply because of having to practice it. You know what I mean? Everybody's pretty much doing the same stuff nowadays. It is what it is, but when you're having to prepare young kids on your scout team to run the wing tee in 1 week, it makes it really challenging. But our kids have responded well this week, and they're very familiar with Robertsdale, and I fully expect it to be another really, really good football game tonight. So.
All right. Last week, of course, everybody was looking forward to getting out here to John T. Cobb for our first home game. But over the course of that game, you've already talked about how well the defense played last week. But were there any specific players who surprised you last week?
Surprise, no, because I've been seeing them all summer and all through fall camp. So it wasn't necessarily a surprise, but there were some players who stood out. Nate Steiner, obviously. Ronnie, I think Ronnie carried the ball 40-something times the other night for, 200 some odd yards, and if let's say 230, if they had 240, I'd give you my house, just because I don't think they had much more than what he gave them, and three of those, a lot of his yardage were on 3 chunk plays that he got, where we were able to keep him out of the end zone actually. But Nate Steiner, I mean, I tell you, that kid had to earn every yard he got the other night. Nate Steiner hit him several times where I said, man, that kid ain't getting up tonight. and man, he just kept coming. And then he played every snap on defense too. So, but Nate Steiner did some tremendous things. Seth Sims really stood out on tape. I actually told somebody the other day, Seth may have earned a scholarship just on that tape alone, playing against that caliber of player. I think Seth ended up with 13 or 14 tackles. Several were behind the line of scrimmage. And again, what we're doing tonight against the wing T, I expect him to have a big night as well. Preston Bennett had a big night. He had several big plays behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of guys on defense. Another newcomer who didn't play last year, Tyshawn Washington at corner. Ronnie broke one down the sideline, and Tyshawn ran him down from the backside corner and tackled him about the 10, which ended up we actually ended up holding him out, which could have easily been a 7-point swing right there. So Tyshawn did some really good things on the offensive side. Nick, of course, Nick Thrift, I think he rushed for close to 100 yards, probably should have had opportunity to score a couple times, but Nick did some good things. I thought Hunter, with the limited opportunities that he had to throw the ball, because again, with a wet ball, it makes it really challenging, but I thought he did some good things. Our offensive line did some good things. So really encouraged by several of the guys on our team, and just the way we played and approached the game as a whole. I was really pleased with the ball security offensively on a wet night. I think we had 1 turnover the whole night and the whole game. And so that's something we really talked about all week, and we stress all the time in our program, is that the ball is the game, and so you have to protect the ball. And we did that last week, and look forward to us doing it again this week.
Right on. We were out here watching the run through just a minute ago, and of course, there's a lot of situations and scenarios that you try and prepare the team for. Are there any scenarios that you're looking towards for the game tonight?
Well, I mean, you never know going into a game. I mean, one of my old coaches, my old high school coach, Bill Clark, who's at UAB now, he used to tell us all the time, when you're talking to kids, you have to tell them and tell them and tell them and tell them and tell them till you're sick of telling them, and then you tell them again.
That's right.
And so you have to teach the kids and put the kids in every situation possible that may or may not come up in a game. There's very few times. I think one time in my 15-year career, 8 as a head coach, have we done something that we practice every single Thursday? We call it purple, out of a tight punt formation where there's 5 seconds left on the clock, and we, run through the back of the end zone and step out to end the game. We ran it last year with Brady Kruger, and that's the first time we've ever done it. And so, but that being said, at that time, we say, hey, look, we do this every Thursday. Don't panic. It's not a big deal. You just run the play. You know what I mean? And so you put them in every situation possible, especially on Wednesdays and Thursdays that may come up in a game, so that they're comfortable when those situations do come up.
Right on. So in the last game, of course, there was a very lengthy rain delay. The band wasn't able to come out and perform at halftime, but they're able to travel with us this year. Can you just talk a little bit about the difference that it makes with the band and the community rallying around the team?
Yeah, I tell you what, man, our just the whole presentation last week, in the first half especially, was just phenomenal. I mean, there was probably 2,500, 3,000 people here. Josh and the band do a tremendous job. They are such a benefit to our program and what we're doing here, and they just, we're so thankful for them and what they do every single week. And I looked up coming out of halftime and they were gone. I was like, well, heck, where'd the band go? So but he told me, he said, hey, if you got all that money to pay for new instruments, we'll stay next time. I said, no, I get it, brother. So So yeah, the band is just tremendous, and we're thankful that they're going to be able to travel on the road this year. Last year couldn't because of COVID, and now with it heating up again, I hope that process continues. And our cheerleaders as well. I'd be wrong if I didn't mention our cheerleaders. Coach Kroll and the cheerleaders do a tremendous job, and so just thankful for all of them that pour into and invest so much into our program and our school. It really adds to the whole presentation of what we're doing here.
Right on. Well, we're just a few minutes away from kickoff. Need to remind you about the game's going to be back at home next week against Faith Academy. You can get your tickets on GoFan. So go ahead and make plans to be here with us next Friday night right here, John T. Cobb against Faith Academy. This has been the Baldwin County Victory Polaris pregame show. Thanks, Coach, for being with us.
Thank you, guys. God bless.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Thank you, John Vickers and Coach McDaniel, for our pregame show tonight. Brought to you by Baldwin County Victory Polaris. All of your Polaris needs, ATVs, razors, accessories, all of your maintenance needs in order to keep that fun family adventure alive and well. Go visit Jason Ward, Tim Ward, and all the good folks right on Highway 59 in Loxley at the Baldwin County Victory Polaris. Well, the Robertsdale cheerleaders and their junior cheerleaders are making their way off the field now. We are getting ready for the Baldwin County ROTC as our stadium announcer is asking all the fans to rise as the color guard will present the colors out at midfield, and then we'll have the playing of the national anthem. When that's finished, we'll come back and give you the starting lineups for Elberta and give you some more pregame info. But we'll go down to the field now for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, blue stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the National Recognition Award will be recognized to the center field. the national recognition and awards winning Robertsdale Great
And we appreciate the Baldwin County ROTC and their work here at halftime, presenting the colors and all of the flags to recognize all the branches of our military. And we want to say a heartfelt goes out tonight, a heartfelt time of prayer goes out tonight to all of the military families that has lost loved ones in the last couple of days. We are thinking about them and praying for them, and we certainly encourage you to keep them in prayer, especially all of our folks that are still over there in Afghanistan. We remember them tonight as we begin the broadcast. We're getting ready for the captains to meet at midfield. There's currently a recognition going on at midfield from some of the military folks involved in the ROTC. And as I look across the way, I see that we've got 4 players lined up over there who will be coming out for the coin toss in just a minute. Let me give you the starting lineups for Alberta on defense. At left end, number 38, Aiden Stewart. Left tackle, defense, number 52, Preston Bennett. Right defensive tackle, number 47, Wesley Casey. And right end, Jared Freilich. Jared also will be our punter tonight in the game. At linebacker, number 30, Aiden Fremantle. At middle linebacker, number 44, Nate Steiner. And at outside linebacker, number 10, Lowen Taves. At defensive back, cornerback, number 3, Tyshawn Washington. At safety, number 21, Brody Kane. The other safety, number 15, Eli Sappel. And right cornerback, number 1, Seth Sims. On the offensive side, we have, again, at quarterback, number 6, Hunter Powers in his second start for the Alberta Warriors. At fullback, number 5, that's Caleb Osler. At tailback, number 8, Nick Thrill. Split out to the left, number 4, Holden Crook, who had a couple of nice catches last week. At wide receiver to the right, number 12, Solomon Waldrop. Playing left tackle tonight, taking the place of Levi Waller, number 77. Levi, talked to him down on the field a few minutes ago. He has a sprained ankle and will miss tonight's action. He will be replaced by number 53, Austin Straley. At left guard, number 58, Lane Comstock. At center, number 76, Kason White. At right guard, number 55, Hagen Schlotman. And at right tackle, number 71, Hayden Ensign. Once again, for the Warriors, number 42, Brandon Williams will handle all of our kickoff, extra point, and field goal attempts tonight. Robertsdale comes into the game running an offense that is a little bit different, John, than we see every week. They run the wing tee. We call it the old wing tee, if you will. A lot of motion, a lot of misdirection. And as we were talking to Coach earlier in the week, it's hard to prepare for this, to simulate it in practice, because you don't see it every week.
That's right, and it's hard to get your scout team coached up on doing misdirection plays just because of the motion that happens behind the line. So we're, of course, anticipating a run-heavy game tonight as Robertsdale is running the wing tee. Several options for them to come out of the backfield. There will be 2 or 3 backs out that will be options for them all night long. So, of course, we're hoping that our defensive line will be able to get some early jumps tonight and be able to stop Robertsdale in the backfield.
This field is a little bit different in that it's running north and south. And so to our left, which is north, we see the Alberta Warriors down in the end zone. And they're getting ready to come out on the field. Coach Nate McDaniel ready to lead the team out. Tonight we're going with all whites, white pants, white jerseys, black numbers, black letters across the chest, and the same helmets we wore last week, black with silver lettering, the letter E on both sides of the helmet, and then a silver stripe down the middle. Looks like our fans are starting to fill in a little bit over there on the other side. Decent crowd coming over from Elberta. Again, if you're listening, Elberta and Robertsdale are probably about 15 minutes apart as the crow flies. We're pretty close by. As a matter of fact, some of the middle school students in Summerdale now come to Alberta High School, when in the past they've come to Robertsdale High School. So that just shows you the close proximity of how close these schools are together. Summerdale Middle School now feeds into Alberta High School.
And so a lot of these kids know each other. They're together in the summer and working out together and hanging out together. And so, like last week, our kids knew a lot of the players on the Gulf Shores team, and the same is true tonight. Our head referee is out there for the coin toss, and of course, we are the visiting team tonight. I see Preston Bennett. I see Caleb Osler. I see Brody Kane. And I see Kason White, our center, out representing the Warriors at midfield. Let's see what the coin toss is, and we'll see who's going to receive and who's going to kick. And we are just about 3 minutes away from kickoff. And the head referee has tossed the ball. And Robertsdale has won. Looks like they've won the toss. And now he's looking back over at Elberta. Maybe they have deferred to the second half. We'll see what the call is here. The players are swapping sides. And Robertsdale will receive the ball to start the game. All right, so the Warriors will be kicking off. Again, the Robertsdale Bears are down to our right. The Alberta Warriors are over to our left. Both of their cheerleaders have a sign up for their team to run through. Alberta High School Warriors has a great cheerleader squad. Really excited tonight that we'll get to bring the band to you as well. They do a great job with our kids, and you'll enjoy them at halftime. John, I was really impressed last Friday night with how well our defense played. Ronnie Royal went for about 230 yards, but he is one of the top running backs in the nation, and our defense held him to 17 points. I was pretty impressed with that. It's going to be interesting tonight to see how we do in holding this team, running this offense. Again, a lot of misdirection, a lot of trying to get to the edge, and beating us around the corner with that wing tee. There's really a lot of discipline of the eyes, reading your cues, and I know our guys are tough. We've got some great players on defense, and I'm looking forward to seeing this first series here to see how well we do in keeping them in check.
Absolutely. As Alberta is getting ready to kick off, they are gathered together with their coaches, getting the final few pointers as they are coming to line up to get this non-conference game started.
John, let me say a word to our listeners on radio and on live stream. We knew coming into Robertsdale tonight that we might have some challenges with our internet speed, and we are doing the best that we can. If you're listening on radio, hopefully it stays clear. If you're live streaming, we're hoping to do as good a job as we can. We are live recording the game, and so should we have any glitches or hiccups to the game tonight, we will be posting it tonight, the whole game, without any hiccups. We are recording it. So we just want our fans to know that as we get ready for kickoff. Here we go. Brandon Williams set to kick from the 40-yard line. There are two Robertsdale Bears deep to receive. Number 7, Connor Timms, and he's going to take that kickoff at about the 10-yard line, 15-20, and he stopped at the 21-yard line. That's Nick Thrift. Nick Thrift, our tailback on special teams. He meets Connor Timms right down the middle of the field, drops him at the 21. Robertsdale will start their 1st and 10 on offense.
One of the most dangerous hits in football is on one of those kick returns, and Nick laid a lick on him to bring him down. He wasn't going anywhere as soon as contact was made.
Haven Davis is starting at quarterback for Robertsdale. He is a 5'11 senior, and he's taking the first snap under center. One running back. That's number 8, Tavon Curry. 6'1", 205, and he gets the first call right up the middle, and he carries the ball out up over the 25 to the 27. And that'll be about a 5-yard pickup here on first down.
Robertsdale, of course, is running the wing T. We were talking about that earlier, and just looking down on the field, it is a very, very tight formation. We're used to seeing more spread-type looks in high school ball, but Robertsdale bringing it in tight. And if I remember correctly, Taven Curry was their running back last year, and he's going to be running the ball hard tonight.
Taven is committed. My understanding is committed to UAB in Birmingham. He's certainly a great athlete, and we're going to keep our eye on him tonight. Haven Davis is under center. He's got 2 in the backfield. There's Taven Curry again. He's up over the 30 to about the 34-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. First down, Robertsdale. Right up the middle. Nice blocking by that offensive line. And that's the first down of the game. John, the key tonight is going to be, can our defensive line stop them early at the line of scrimmage before Curry can get to the second level with our linebackers? We have to do that, or they'll get 5 or 6 on every chunk, every run. Again, Davis is the quarterback. Taven Curry in the backfield. They're going to give it to him again, and he's met immediately and stopped. He's stopped by Seth Sims, Tayshawn Washington, Nate Steiner. They drop him for really about a 1-yard gain. Nice defense.
Wesley Casey in on the defensive line, coming in to help out with that wing T. Wesley and Preston Bennett there on the left side with Lowen Towns as well. They're going to be getting a workout tonight.
2nd and 9. 2 receivers are split out to the left. 1 running back. Davis is in the shotgun. It's a handoff again to Taven Curry. He finds the hole and gets up over the 40. Seth Sims drops him there about the 41-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. First 3rd down of the game. Robertsdale from their own 41-yard line. Taven Curry has gotten the ball on every play so far, John. And I understand why. He's a great athlete. Positive yards on every play. Davis runs to the sideline and gets the play. Curry's in the backfield along with Russell Paramore, split to his right. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Can the Warriors get a stop? Curry with a handoff. He's got a hole, 45-50, 45. He's into Warrior territory all the way down to the 32-yard line. All the way down to the 32-yard line. That is a pickup of 27. 27. He hit that hole, John. Nice carry before we could bring him down at our 32-yard line.
When you have a big back like Taven Curry running, yards after contact or something he's going to be racking up. And we talked last week about how Tayshawn Washington has been playing really well. He was going for a strip there, but unfortunately Taven was able to get a little bit further down the field.
Taven Curry lined up to the left of Davis. Davis is in the shotgun. First down. He fakes the handoff. We've got it read pretty well, and we bring him down. Nice tackle. Nice tackle over there by Eli Saffel, along with Aiden Fremantle and Seth Sims. They just stood him up and actually lost a yard. That was just a fake dive, and quarterback keeper, the Warriors read it well.
The clock is already just under 8 minutes left in the first. Again, as they're running the wing T, a lot of these run plays, the clock is going to be eaten up pretty quickly. Man, Eli Saffel laying a big hit on that last play.
Davis back under center. Curry in the backfield. Paramore to his right. They're going to give it to Curry, and he's right up the middle again. He's inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. The outside referee marks it at the 27, and so that's going to bring up another 3rd down, except this time it's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd down and 5. Haven Davis has come over to the sideline on just about every play to get the next call, and he runs back into the huddle, and this is going to be Davis at quarterback and Curry in the backfield. We jumped. Had the same problem last week. We jumped off sides. I'm sure Robertsdale saw that in the film from last Friday night's game. when we did not stay disciplined on the hard count. We jump off sides on 3rd and 5. First down for the Bears. First down at the 22-yard line. Thank you for listening in tonight. We are at J.D. Sellers Stadium in Robertsdale, Alabama. 6:57 to go in the first quarter. Robertsdale is just running the ball down the field and eating that clock behind the running of Taven Curry. Davis under center. He takes the snap, hand off to Curry to the left side. He cuts back inside off that right guard, and he falls down to the 20-yard line. That's a pickup of 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Some major contact on that last play. Seth Sims stepping up and dropping Taven Curry there to keep him contained for just a couple of yards on that first down run.
Robertsdale taking their time, huddling after every play, getting the play in from the sideline. And every play so far pretty much has been give it to Taven Curry. Here we go. He's in the backfield by himself. And a man in motion gets the handoff. He's around the end, and he gets inside the 15 down to the 14. That's number 17, Jay Racing. And he was racing around right in for the first down. Head referee comes across and says, we're halfway through the first quarter. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. It's time for a hydration break. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the Warrior Sports Network.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered forever.
So the next time you attend a high school game,
think of how history will remember you.
Good sports show you how to play the game.
Everyone can be a leader.
We are!
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Alberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9.
Third down and 2. 3rd and 2 for Robertsdale. 2 runners in the backfield, Taven Curry and Racing. It's a handoff to Curry, and he pushes his way down to about the 12. The outside referee is saying first down. He got enough. He got enough for the first down. And it'll be first down at about the 12-yard line. We're going on 6.5 minutes that Robertsdale's taken on this drive. They are just grinding and working their way down the field. And they're at our 12-yard line. We make a quick substitute on that defensive line. Here we go. Taven Curry in the backfield. Davis takes the snap. Curry's to the outside. We've got him in the backfield. No, he gets away. 15, 14. We get him back down about the 13-yard line. Nice defense. The Warriors with great penetration on that defensive line. Had him in the backfield. He spun away. And we still got him and dropped him for a 1-yard loss back out to the 13.
Nate Steiner on the blitz, able to, after he got through the line, able to find where the action was and come in for a tackle for us. Nate, of course, holding our defense together. Good to see him making that play.
Davis from the sideline back into the huddle. Taven Curry in the backfield. Jay Racing is lined up to his right. Davis with a handoff to Curry. He's up the middle. We got him at the 10. We drop him at the 10. So that's a pickup of about 3. Pickup of about 3. Good stop by the Warriors. And they'll have 3rd down and 8 from the 10. 3rd and 8 from the 10. Davis again over here on the sideline getting the play from the offensive coordinator. And he's running it out on the field. Robertsdale being very methodical in this first possession. Here's a big 3rd and 8 for the Warriors. 3rd and 8 from the 10. Curry in the backfield, racing to his left. Davis gets him set. In motion, fake handoff. They run into each other. He's in trouble. He gets away. But he's brought down by Preston Bennett. Preston Bennett drops him at the 15-yard line. Preston Bennett got a hold of his jersey. There was no one in front of him. No one. If he would have gotten past Preston, it would have been a touchdown. Nonetheless, we sack him back at the 13-yard line. So now it's going to be 4th down. 4th down from the 13-yard line. A great stop by the Warriors. Let's stop them, guys. 3 minutes to go. They've driven 9 minutes off the clock on this first drive. Let's stop them right here and get the ball back. Curry in the backfield. Davis under center. They try to draw us off sides, and we don't. Now they take a timeout. Good job, defense. We stayed disciplined. Now they're going to the sideline. And we'll see if Robertsdale goes for it or kicks a field goal. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. 2:49 to go. We'll be back for 4th down. You're listening to the Warriors Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. We're proud to say that Roadkill Cafe is the sponsor of tonight's game, the kickoff for the Alberta Warriors season. Thank you, Roadkill Cafe. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
Number 84, Jason Butts on. The 6-foot 11th grader trying a 30-yard field goal. Henry Harvison with a hold. Here's the snap. Here's the placement. The kick's up, and it is good. The kick is good. 30-yard field goal by Jason Butts gives Robertsdale a 3-0 lead. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris. One-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Oxley, Alabama.
3-0. Robertsdale's leading Alberta. We're getting set for the kickoff. Number 84, Jason Butts, is the kickoff man for Alberta as well. We overcame a 5-yard offsides penalty on 3rd down, gave them a 1st down. John, we earned that. We earned that on a defensive stop by the Warrior defense.
Absolutely. Glad to see our boys standing tall and get some hard runs here in the first. Of course, a lot of time came off the clock. We're already 2:49 left in the first as Robertsdale is set to kick off.
I don't know when I've seen a 9-minute drive like that. Here's an onside kick. Onside kick, and Robertsdale looks like they've recovered it. It looks like Robertsdale, no, Alberta's got it. It looks like Alberta's got the ball. It looks like we've got the ball. Number 8, Nick Thrift. It should be Alberta ball. He came out from under that pile with the ball. And the referees are saying Robertsdale ball. I'm not sure what happened there. I know there was a tussle on the field, and Nick Thrift came out with the ball, but the referees are saying, nope, it's Robertsdale football. Tough break for the Warriors. Our defense is back on the field now after making a good stop. So 1st down, Robertsdale at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, they're in our territory after recovering the onside kick. Davis is the quarterback. He's a 5'11 senior. Taven Curry is a 6'1", 205 senior running back right up the middle. to the 31, the 30. He's still going, carrying everybody with him, still going, and down to the 22-yard line. 13 yards on first down. Seth Sims a little slow getting up there. Curry just drives those legs. He is a tough running back. And it looked like he was going to go down after about 5 yards, but he's kept driving, carrying people, and went all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Already under 2 minutes here left in the first as Robertsdale's lining up for their first down play.
Davis under center. Here he goes again. Taven Curry down inside the 20 and down to about the 16. That's about a pickup of 6.
Our Warriors trying to poke the ball out as Taven was going down. And I bet they're going to get one at some point tonight.
John, we may go an entire first quarter and not run one offensive play.
Wow.
I don't know that I've ever seen a game like that.
Robertsdale certainly taking their time between the plays. This is obviously the tempo that they're wanting to play the game in.
2nd and 4 from the 16. Curry in the backfield. Paramore to his left. He's the lead blocker. And Curry's down the middle of the field, the 10, the 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Taven Curry. He found a hole over there on the right side. And we had shifted to the left. And he cut back to the right. Big hole there, no one in front of him. And Robertsdale gets their first touchdown of the night. 9-0. Jason Butts on again for the extra point. Number 84, who has 1 field goal. To his credit so far, Henry Harvison, the holder for the Bears. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it is good. It's good. 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Robertsdale takes a 10-0 lead. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Alberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Jason Butts getting set to kick again. I'm sure the Warriors this time will have their eyes open for an onside kick. We've got Holden Crook and Seth Sims deep to receive for the Warriors. Let's see where Jason tries to put the ball. 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hopefully we can get a drive going. Here's the kick down the middle of the field. It's kind of a squib kick, and we just fall on it. Nick Thrift at about the 29-yard line just jumps on the ball and stops it there, and so we'll be set for our first offensive play of the ball game. It's really kind of a rare thing that you might get one, maybe 2 plays in the first quarter, but here we go. Looks like there might have been a penalty marker or something on the field. Yeah, there's a penalty marker across the way, and I think it might have been, it's against Robertsdale, maybe an offsides on them. The line judge over in front of the Warrior bench threw the flag, and so Robertsdale's kick team is back on, and Coach McDaniel is going to force them to kick off again. They'll move them back 5 yards. That means the kick this time will be from the 35-yard line. So we've got 5 men across the field, and then we have 2, 2, and 2. I think we're prepared for pooch kicks or squib kicks, deep kicks. I know The guys on the back end, Holden and Seth, would love to use their speed and get up the field. But Jason Butts certainly will use the strategy given to him by the coaches on these kickoffs. Here we go. Head referee says, let's try it again. Butts kicks in another pooch kick. Nate Steiner says fair catch, and he catches it at the 35-yard line. So we gained 7 yards on that re-kick up to the 35. And good job, Nate, grabbing a hold of the ball, and they're going to mark it at about the 30, let's see. Yeah, back at the 35. 1st and 10. Here comes our Warrior offense. Hunter Powers is our quarterback. Nick Thrift is our tailback. Caleb Osler, our fullback. And we've got Holden Crook out to the right, Solomon Waldrop out to the left, and all of our big offensive linemen up front. Here we go. We're in the shotgun. Osler and Thrift are to each side. First carry is to Nick Thrift, and he's up through the middle to the 37-yard line. Had a good hole there, but it closed down. Nice tackle there by Robertsdale's number 5. That's Dominic Settles, not before Thrift picked up 2 yards. Game clock is at 35. Play clock is at 24. This will be our last play of the first half. Here we go. Same formation. Powers is going to roll to his right. He's going to throw. Wide open. Wide open was Holden Crook over to the right. And the pass was just a little bit to his right, and it falls incomplete. Incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down from our 37. We've been in the shotgun the first 2 plays. Osler and Nick Thrift to each side of Powers. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Here we go. He's going to throw the ball. He lobs it out. He's wide open. That's Nick Thrift. And he is brought down at about the 42. That was a really nice tackle by number 4. That's Hayden Roth. He's only 5'7", 160, but he brought the wood on that one. Play clock is winding down, and that's the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the first quarter. The Warriors were lining up like they were going to try to do a quick snap, but they let the clock run out, and that will bring us to the end of the quarter. At the end of the first, Robertsdale 10, Elberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Alberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Alberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At The Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Alberta because we love Alberta, and we're proud to support our Alberta Warriors.
That was a nice pass completion from Hunter Powers to Nick Thrift out in the flat. Great defensive play by Robertsdale. Forces us to a 4th and 3. Jared Freilich is on to punt for the Warriors, and he'll punt the ball from about his own 30-yard line. Kind of a squibbler kick off the side of his foot. That goes out of bounds. I think they're going to mark it inside the 50 here. Yep, the ball goes out of bounds at the 48. Unfortunately, that was a 6-yard punt. The ball just went off the side of his foot and out of bounds right over there on the Warrior sideline. So Robertsdale gets the ball again, and they'll start it for the second of their 3 drives already. They'll start it in Warrior territory. They're 1st and 10 at our 48. We could sure use a turnover here. Davis is the quarterback. Taven Curry is not on the field. They're giving him a rest, maybe for a couple plays. In the backfield is quarterback number 10, Haven Davis, and he gives the ball up the middle. That's number 49, Ryan Newsiller, and he carries the ball down to the 44. That's a pickup of 4 on first down. A little bit of change of pace there. I hope I'm saying his name right. It's either Newsiller or Newsiller. He's a smaller back, scat back, if you will, and change of pace. He hit the line running, carries some of the Warrior defense down to the 44, second down and 6. Davis is still our quarterback. Newsiller and Paramore in the backfield. Here's Davis with a handoff. Newsiller again just pushes his way up in there, and he gets down inside the 40 to about the 39. And that'll bring up third down and 1. Taven Curry coming off the sideline. And number 49, Newsiller, coming to the sideline. Nice couple of runs. Third and 1, John. I'm sure they're going to go to Taven Curry here.
Absolutely. Taven's been their workhorse tonight, and he was back deep to receive earlier, and of course the same situation that Ronnie Royal was in last week, Taven Curry's going to find himself in, which is being on the field just about every snap, and that's got to wear on you over the course of the game.
Curry in the backfield. Paramore to his right. Davis is under center. Here's the snap. Give to Curry. He's across the 40. And he's grabbed there by Steiner, but not before Curry falls all the way down to the 35. And that's plenty for first down yardage.
Curry, of course, running hard, but with his big frame, 6'1", 205, able to power ahead for just a couple of yards, and that's all he needed for the first down as our Warriors are lining up on defense. They're looking over to Coach Mack to get their play in as Robertsdale is slowly running their play back in.
Our defense is going to get tired. They've been on the field. It's a muggy night. It's a hot night, and they've already played a lot of plays. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 35. Davis takes the snap, and it's a fake handoff. He keeps it. He's around right in, 35-30, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Nice hit over there by the Warriors. I believe there's a lot of traffic over there, but I believe that was Brody Kane that made that hit. Not before Davis picked up 5 yards on the first down run. We'll give him 4. He's at the 31. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6.
The Warriors able to force the quarterback keeper out to the sideline. Of course, our defensive end's doing a good job there, not allowing any gaps for him to get upfield. And Brody Kane able to force him out over there on the sideline.
The Golden Bears, when I look out there, I see the USC Trojans in that burgundy and gold. Here we go, 2nd and 6. Davis back, gives it to Curry. Curry up the middle. He's got good blocking, and we're riding him, and he's carrying us. Not before he gets all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to mark him down at about the 18-yard line. Nice carry, Taven Curry. Again, committed to play football next year for the UAB Blazers, who are getting ready to open up their brand new stadium in downtown Birmingham in just a couple of weeks. And Curry has committed to them. Great looking athlete, great running back, and he gets the first down for Robertsdale. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're at the Warrior 18-yard line. Let's get a stop, guys. We need a turnover. Curry gets the handoff. He's spinning inside. He's still running. And we've lost a helmet on the field. And not before he carries the ball all the way down inside the 10. We lost a helmet. Somebody's got to come off. I think that's Jared Freilich over there that lost his helmet.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
I think that might be against us. Yeah, I think here's the rule in high school football, college football as well. If you lose your helmet, you cannot continue in the play. You've got to give up, not try to make any hits, any tackles. And I think that's what they got us for there was illegal participation. It's like when your helmet comes off, you become an ineligible player, and that moves the ball. That's I think also a personal foul against your team. And so we're marked off all the way down inside the 5 now. It's 1st and goal for Robertsdale. They're in business at the 3-yard line. Nice crowd over here on this Robertsdale sideline. There are a lot of people fanning on this muggy night. It is a muggy, swampy night on the Gulf Coast of Alabama. We're glad you're listening with us. There's 7 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the second quarter. Robertsdale leading 10-0, and they're in business again, 1st and goal at the 4. Direct snap to Taven Curry right up the middle into the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown, Taven Curry. He lined up in the Wildcat. He was the quarterback. He took the snap. He went right off the left tackle, left guard, right into the end zone. And that puts Robertsdale up 16-0. 16-0, 7:39 to go here in the second quarter. Jason Butts will be out there again for his second extra point attempt. He has a field goal, an onside kick that got recovered, and this will be his second attempt at an extra point. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick, it's up, and it's good. Jason Butts, perfect on the night. 7:39 to go here in the second quarter. Robertsdale 17, Alberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The Alabama High School Athletic Association gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship.
This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
We're back. J.D. Seller Stadium. Robertsdale getting set to kick off as they lead the Alberta Warriors 17-0. Just up the road, Spanish Fort leads St. Paul 7-0 in the second quarter. Orange Beach leads Fruitdale 9-0 in the first quarter. Jason Butts set to kick. He squibs it down the middle of the field, and we fall on it again at about the 27-yard line. 27-yard line, squib kick. We fall on it. That looked like Nick Thrift once again. And Alberta will set up there 1st and 10 on offense. John, we need to get some action here on this drive and get some first downs and move the ball a little bit.
We certainly do. 7:35 left here in the first half as Alberta takes over on a new offensive drive.
Again, both of these teams started the season with a loss. Robertsdale lost to Foley last week. Alberta to Gulf Shores. Here we go. In the shotgun, Hunter Powers. He's rolling out to his right. Nice throw, nice catch by Solomon Waldrop at the 29. Nice catch, Solomon. And he picked up about 2 yards, I guess. As I was looking across the field, I thought it was about 7. He picks up about 2. A positive play in our passing game. Nice throw by Hunter. Let's keep it going here. 2nd down and 8 from the 29. In the shotgun again. High snap. Handoff to Nick Thrift. He's met in the backfield and dropped. High snap. Handoff to Thrift. As soon as he got the ball in his hand, he had a defensive lineman with his hands around his waist.
Number 29, Russell Paramore on the stop for Robertsdale.
Paramore plays offense as well. He plays like a H-back, tight end kind of a player, lead blocker for Taven Curry. And he's out here on the field basically playing a outside linebacker position, and he's out now in coverage. Elberta now with another 3rd down and long, 3rd and 9 from the 28. 3rd down and 9 from the 28. Powers in the shotgun. He throws it up. He throws it up for Hunter Crook. And the ball goes long and incomplete. That was just kind of, let's try to get a deep ball going here and throw it down the field. And that ball sailed incomplete. Head referee is saying timeout on the field. They're going to go ahead and take a water break here before our 4th down. The Warriors will be punting it away in just a minute. 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go before halftime. Robertsdale 17, Alberta 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Warriors headed out on the field for their 4th down. Last week in Region 1 of Class 5A, the Warriors region, every team lost. Every team, all 7 teams in our region lost their opening game, so they're all in action tonight around the state. We'll be giving you some scores coming up here in just a little bit of how everyone is doing. We're set to punt. Jared Freilich with another chance to get a good punt away. And this time it's a much better kick. Call for a fair catch back at about the 36-yard line. That's number 17, Jay Rayson. And he's a 5'9", 175-pound junior who makes a fair catch. And Robertsdale will take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. I said a minute ago, Spanish Fort leading St. Paul 7-0. Scores around the state. Thompson is leading Sparkman 21-0. And we'll bring you some more updates as the evening rolls along. We're at 17-0. Robertsdale just methodically, offensively, ground and pound, has put 17 points on the board so far, primarily behind the running of Taven Curry. Number 8, a great athlete who's starting this drive on the sideline. Here we go. Davis is the quarterback. It's a quarterback keeper. He's loose up over the 40 and out to about the 43. Nice pickup on 1st down, about 6 yards. Davis is quick. That was just a quarterback keeper there. He faked the handoff to Rayson and kept him himself and turned to the left side of the line. Picked up a good 6 yards on 1st down, 2nd and 4.
Had a hard cut in the backfield earlier, able to get up into some good yardage to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 from the 43. Davis is under center. Ulisser in the backfield. And he is driving and still driving out to the 49-yard line. Neuseiler, I hope I'm saying his name right. Neuseiler. I'll find out at halftime, John. We'll make sure we say it right second half. Nice carry. Not very big in stature, but, man, just carrying the team and doing a great job giving Taven Curry a little bit of a break.
Especially in an offense like this, it's beneficial to a team to spread out some carries over the way. And
they're right there at midfield. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 50. Davis is back. He gives it to Curry. Big hole in that right side. And Curry's driving down inside the 44. Our guys, like we were hanging on for life there. Seth Sims grabbed him around the ankles and got him down, but not before 6 yards. Let's give some credit to this Robertsdale offensive line. They are creating some holes, and Curry is hitting that hole and picking up some big yards on every play. Davis gets the play from the sideline. He's back out on the field. Curry's in the backfield. Paramore to his left. Davis is under center. Here's the snap and give to Curry. He gets inside the 45 and he gets away. We didn't wrap him up. He's still running. He's still running. He's all the way down to the 26. I think we just thought that somebody else was going to get him down, and we had him stopped, but not before he just broke away and carries the ball down to the 26. Coach McDaniel says timeout. He's out on the field, and he's going to take a timeout. When we come back, Robertsdale 1st and 10 at the Elberta 26-yard line. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Alberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
St. Paul's has tied it up over in Spanish Fort. Spanish Fort ranked number 1 in 6A, 7. St. Paul's 7. St. Paul's opened the season with a 21-7 loss to McAdory in Birmingham. Of course, they're in our division. Just down the road, Orange Beach is leading Fruitdale 12-0. Lily B. Williamson has taken a 7-0 lead on Faith Academy. Here we go. Robertsdale 1st and 10 at the 26. Davis is in the shotgun this time. Newseiler is standing to his right. Davis is going to keep it on a quarterback keeper, and he's right up the middle down to the 20. Nice pickup, about 6 yards. He just went right behind that offensive line, and they just pushed it right on down for a nice gain of 6 yards on first down.
We talked a little bit last week about how we were seeing a little bit of old school ball in the rain, but tonight old school ball with clear skies as Robertsdale keeps running this wing T offense with their big offensive linemen and their power backs out here tonight, as our Warriors are hoping to get a stop here before the half.
Here we go, 1st and 10 at the 20. Davis gives it to Curry, and he goes off right tackle and picks up about 2 yards to the 18-yard line.
Good stop there by Preston Bennett coming in and wrapping up on the tackle and holding Robertsdale up for third down.
Third down and a long 2. This would be a great time for a stop, guys. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Taven Curry in the Wildcat. He's going to take a direct snap. There's a lot of white jerseys there, and I don't know, guys. We might have stopped him. We might have stopped him short. From here, it looks like it's going to be 4th down. Yep, 4th down over there. I don't think he made maybe a half a yard of progress.
The down marker did not move, which is a good sign.
It's 4th down, and we'll call it a long 2, maybe 3. Davis is back under center. Curry is in the backfield. He's the running back. Davis stands up, and Coach Stanford said, let's call timeout. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. We'll come back. 4th down for Robertsdale. 17-0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered forever.
So the next time you attend a high school game,
think of how history will remember you.
Good sports show you how to play the game.
Everyone can be a leader.
We are!
Fourth down for Robertsdale. They called timeout as they were getting set to snap the ball. Of course, they had Taven Curry in the backfield. Davis under center. But Coach Stanford said, let's talk about it. Let's get our set right. And now they're coming out for this fourth down play. I'm sure Coach McDaniel over there has gone over several scenarios and what could happen. Curry is in the Wildcat again. There's two up backs, direct snap, and he's got the first down. He's inside the 10. He's at the 6 and dropped there. First and goal at the 6. First and goal at the 6.
Brody Kane on the stop for the Warriors, stepping up, preventing a touchdown from happening.
He had two blockers right in front of him as fullbacks. And he just carried it right on down to the 6-yard line. 1:45 to go here before halftime. Same formation, Curry, direct snap. He's met there, and a lot of Warriors have their hands on him. We get him down at about the 1, it looks like. We stop him just short of the goal line. So second and goal for Robertsdale. Coming up at halftime, we'll let you enjoy the performances by both bands as they take the field. These kids put in a lot of hard work for their performances, and we certainly want you to be able to enjoy their hard work. Coach McDaniel calls a timeout. Again, we want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring the broadcast. Baldwin County Victory Polaris on Highway 59 in Loxley. John, you grew up around ATVs and sporting events like that. How much fun it was when you were a young man?
Absolutely. There's nothing like a day out on the track or out in the woods, spending some family bonding time. Some of my best memories were with my dad out on the trails, and one of the best places you can get hooked up with your utility vehicle needs is right down the road at Baldwin County Victory Polaris.
They've got new and used vehicles. They service what they sell. They've got accessories, all the stuff you need right there on Highway 59 in Loxley. Go see all the good folks at Baldwin County Victory Polaris. Here we go. Robertsdale running on the field, 1:16 to go. They're at the 1-yard line. I'm sure this will be some formation that gets the ball to Taven Curry. That's my guess. And yes, he's in the Wildcat. Here we go. Direct snap. We got good penetration. And I think we stopped him. I don't see an outside. Oh, yep, the referee says touchdown. Touchdown. The outside referee paused for a minute. We hit him pretty quick when he got to the line.
Kason White put a big hit on him right at the line of scrimmage, and I thought he kept him out from here, but nonetheless, the official signal for a touchdown.
So that puts the score at 23-0. Jason Butts on to try the extra point to make it 24-0. 1:10 here before halftime. Players are lined up. Here's the snap and the kick, and it is good. Jason Butts, perfect on the night. Robertsdale 24, Alberta nothing. 1:10 to go before halftime. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Alberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Alberta because we love Alberta, and we're proud to support our Alberta Warriors.
Well, we're back to action here in Robertsdale. Jason Butt set to kick for Robertsdale. Warriors trailing 24-0. We're going to have to go in at halftime and regroup and talk about our offensive productivity. Our defense has been on the field too much. Here we go. Here's the kick. It's another squibber down the middle of the field, and we fall on it again. Seth Sims falls on the ball at about the 33-yard line. And so we'll take over there, 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go here before halftime. Again, coming up at halftime tonight, we'll enjoy the bands as they perform on the field. Thank you for listening in on our live stream YouTube and on our Mix LR app on the radio. We're glad that you've joined us tonight for this action. Don't forget, next Friday night, we're back home. Faith Academy will come visiting from Mobile. Kickoff for that is at 7 o'clock. Hunter Powers in the shotgun. We've got 4 receivers, and we're going to pass the ball. There's a blitz, but we get it away. Pass complete. Complete up to the 44-yard line to Nick Thrift. That's about a yard short of first down, so the clock is ticking. We're trying to get the ball and get it lined up, and the ball got away from the referee. Clock's ticking. Ball is set. Now we're ready. Here we go. We're going to snap it. Let's go, guys. 44 seconds to go. Hunter Powers takes the snap. He's rolling out to his right. He throws it out in the flat. Ooh, that was close. Paramore was there. He was in front of Holden Crook, and the ball did go over his head, but through the hands of Holden Crook as well, and that falls incomplete.
That incomplete pass stops the clock. 36 seconds left. Third and about 1. As Alberta is lining up. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Powers in the shotgun. Here we go. There's a blitz up the middle from that middle linebacker. Powers is going to heave it down the field. We're there, and I think we caught it. There's pass interference. There's pass interference, and we caught it over there.
What a catch from Nick Thrift over on the far sideline, able to haul it in through some contact. Hunter Powers taking a hit after the ball, right as the ball comes out of his hands. Good throw, good catch. Good to see some life in our Alberta offense here as the clock is still ticking down. 29.7 seconds left in the first half.
We're going to decline the penalty. They're trying to get the chain set over there, and we're going to have 1st and 10 from the 32. We're getting set. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Powers going to try to snap this ball as soon as it gets set. Here we go. And we're running the clock, or we're set. Here we go. Powers takes the snap. He's looking out. He throws it out in the flat. It's complete. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Ball bounced off of Holden Crook's hands down at the 30, and that really wouldn't have been much of a gain. That would have been maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain.
A lot of time just ran off the clock. Even though it was an incomplete pass, it's down to about 18 seconds. Looks like the officials are trying to get that sorted out here.
Let's go, D! All right, here we go. 28 seconds on the clock. 28. We went from 18 back to 28. We'll take it. 2nd down from the 32. Powers in the shotgun. He's going to look downfield, obviously, and try to throw it. He throws it right down the middle, and it goes right through the hands of Holden Crook. I couldn't see what angle the ball was sailing there, but he was open down the middle of the field, and it sails behind him incomplete.
Offensive line picking up some late pressure on Hunter Powers there as he was going to throw. He had a rusher in, never saw him, but our offensive line able to hold him off. So Hunter could get the pass off.
Robertsdale's going to take a timeout. Timeout, Robertsdale. That'll give Alberta a chance to set their play. We got 17 seconds to go. 3rd down when we come back. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Alberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
All right, here we go. Elberta got back on the field first, and Robertsdale's lined up now on defense. Third down. We're at the 32. Let's go, guys. Let's get that ball down the field. Hunter's back to pass. He throws it, and it is, I think it's intercepted over there. Intercepted by Robertsdale at about the 14-yard line. It looked like Powers was throwing it for an out route, and we were going deep. And the Robertsdale player just stepped up on the ball, caught it, and intercepted it at the 14-yard line with 18 seconds to go before halftime.
It was number 3, Henry Harvison, with the interception there late in the second quarter as Robertsdale will take over. 18 and a half seconds left in the first half.
Powers was under pressure, no doubt about it. And he was trying to get rid of the ball. He might have even gotten a hit there. And the ball kind of floated on him a little bit. And I'm sure Robertsdale will run a play here. And they'll take this 24-0 lead into the locker room. Robertsdale just takes a knee. And they're going to let the last few seconds run off. John, Elberta gets the ball first in the second half. And we've got to go in there and kind of regroup, get our bearings. Really, that onside kick, we had a little momentum there and defensively, and that onside kick just kind of kicked us in the seat of the pants.
Absolutely. Good to see Hunter Powers, though, out exploring his arm strength here. We didn't see many passes last week, but it's encouraging to see him moving the ball up and down the field.
We got to get the passing game going, no doubt. And I'm sure Coach Davis and Coach McDaniel will talk about that with the kids at halftime. So we've got about 20 minutes here for halftime, and both bands are about to come out on the field. And so we're going to focus on them for the next few minutes. We won't have any commercials or audio playing. We'll just have the sounds of the bands on the field, let you enjoy them, and then we'll come back for third quarter action and kick the ball off and give you more football action. Thank you for listening in tonight. Some of you are on live stream. Some of you are listening on radio and MixLR over in the stands or wherever you're at. We appreciate you joining us tonight. We want to bring you good action, and hopefully we are painting a picture. Those of you that can't see the action, you're able to kind of mentally picture what's going on the field, and the live stream, we hope, is an added blessing to our Warrior Sports Network. Halftime, 24-0, Robertsdale leads. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. We're going to go down the field now to the Alberta Warrior High School Marching Band.
10. Is the band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Alberta High School Band of Warriors Marching Band. Robertsdale High School Golden Bear Marching Band. The band is under the direction of BC, Brian Rainey, and Jeffrey Lupa. The program instructor is Martha Foster and percussion instructor Mark Foster. The Golden Bear Band is proud to present the first part of their halftime show, The Path Less Traveled. There's two sets of keys going to be turned in to Officer Brill at the north end. Two sets of keys. Thank you. Drummaker Camilla Strickland, Tua Corral, and Julia Walker. Is your band ready? On behalf of Superintendent Mr. Eddie Tyler and Principal Joe Sharp, we proudly present the Robertsdale Golden Bear Band. The Robertsdale High School Band is proudly sponsored by the following businesses: the City of Robertsdale, the Town of Roxbury.
What an awesome halftime show we just had from the Alberta High School Band and then the Robertsdale High School Band. Give it up for both groups. They did an awesome job, and the fans here in the stands certainly enjoyed it. I hope you were able to see it and enjoy it as well. Thank you to all our students for all their hard work for their halftime performance. The clock says 3 minutes. The teams are just now getting back on the field and getting warmed up. We wanted to, I'm sure, give both schools a little extra time here at halftime because last Friday night, neither band was able to play because of the stormy weather, and so they missed their first game of the year, and we wanted to be sure that both bands were able to get on the field tonight, and so our hats off are to them. We're at halftime. Clock says 2.5 minutes. It's running, so we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Robertsdale leading 24-0. John, I got a couple things I want to ask you about. Where did you eat dinner tonight before the ball game?
We stopped by this place that was recommended to us called Guru's Grill, and I got to tell you, I had a shrimp po' boy tonight that hit the spot, so shout out to Guru's Grill in Robertsdale right off of Highway 59.
We're kind of like those guys on ESPN, you know, Taste of the Town, where we go eat as we travel around, and we did enjoy our meal tonight. I had a hamburger steak with onions and gravy, and it was really, really good. I've got another question for you. I want you to answer for me.
All right.
Trivia. Are you good at trivia?
It depends on the subject.
Okay. Are you good with who's the most famous person in town? Who is the most famous person? I guess most people would agree on this question. The most famous person to grow up in Robertsdale, Alabama.
Let's see. Most famous person from Robertsdale.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you one hint.
All right, one hint.
He went to Auburn University, graduated from Auburn.
Okay, well, I'm sure that really narrows it down here in Robertsdale. But I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think the current CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, came out of Robertsdale. Am I right?
That is correct. Folks, your Apple phone, your Apple tablet, your Apple TV, the current CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, is from Robertsdale, Alabama, and that's where we are tonight with the Alberta family. I look across the way. Hats off to a great crowd over on the Alberta sideline. Our town is behind our school, behind our team. Great job tonight by the band. Don't forget, next Friday night, we'll be back in John T. Cobb Stadium. Our first region game of the year as the Faith Academy Rams will be coming to town. Kickoff for that is at 7 p.m. We'll be on with the pregame show at 6:30. And you can catch all the action on MixLR Radio or on our Elberta High School YouTube channel. We're glad to be able to bring you the games this year. And there are games going on around in the area, some scores as we look around.
Tonight, Faith Academy in the third quarter is trailing Williamson High School 7-0. Tonight, happy to say Alma Bryant is up 29-0 on MGM. I grew up just down the road from Bryant High School, a guy that was really affiliated with their high school program, brought a lot of encouragement to the town, had his funeral today, so remembering Sam Schott tonight, as pretty much everybody in the Balabatry Irvington area is tonight.
UMS Wright is leading Mobile Christian 10-0 at the half. Thompson Warriors, the number 1 ranked team in 7A, beating Sparkman 35-0 at halftime. Over in Spanish Fort is leading St. Paul's 28-7 at halftime. Citronelle is beating Satsuma 20-0. That is in the first quarter. Orange Beach is leading Fruitdale 12-0. As John mentioned, Lily B. Williamson 7-0 over Faith Academy. And here as we get ready to kick off for the second half, Robertsdale is leading Elberta 24-0. John, once again, we'll see how it holds up. But all the teams in Class 5A Region 1 at this point are losing tonight. So it'd be interesting to see if that happens 2 weeks in a row. I don't see a LaFleur score, so I'm not sure if they're playing tonight or tomorrow. And didn't see a BC Rain score, but we'll keep an eye on that as the game progresses. Here we go. Jason Butts on to kick off for Robertsdale. Let's see what the kickoff looks like, and it's another squibber down the middle of the field, and it is picked up this time and returned out by Holden Crook, and he's up over the 35 to the 36. I'm sorry, that's Nick Thrift. It got through about 4 or 5 Warriors until it got back to Nick, and he just scooped it up and took off running. Nick is just an all-around player for our team. He plays running back, tight end, wide receiver, blocking, and there he returned the kick over to the 36. Good field position, guys. Let's get something going here on our first drive of the second half. Hunter Powers hands it to Nick Thrift, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Matter of fact, he loses a yard back to the 35. They tried to just do a handoff over to the left, and that play loses about 2 yards. Second down, and we'll call it 12.
Looks like Robertsdale guessed right that time. They were rushing their right side linebacker, which meant Nick had nowhere to go once he came up. So the Warriors are lining up for second down.
4 receivers out, Thrift in the backfield. Powers is going to throw it. He's looking down the field. He catches it out of the backfield. Solomon Walderup, he's got room. He's across the 50 and into Robertsdale territory, down to about the 48. Solomon Walderup on kind of a delay. He slipped out into that left flat, and Hunter Powers found him, and that's a nice pickup for a first down into Robertsdale territory at the 48-yard line.
Waldrop just sneaking from the right side of the field to the left. Not a whole lot of attention on him. Hunter able to make a connection and get some great upfield yardage.
Solomon is a 5'10 sophomore. Here we go. Nick Thrift with a handoff. He's got a little room. He drives down to about the 44. That's a solid pickup of 4 yards. Nice push over there on the left side by our guys to give him a crease.
Nick Thrift running hard tonight. That was at least 2 Golden Bears he took down with him as he stumbled ahead for a few yards there.
Austin Straley and Lane Comstock opening up the hole. Powers is going to throw it out in the flat to Crook. He's got a little room. He can get away. 40, 35, 30, 25, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. A little slip screen over to Hunter Crook out in the right flat. Nice block by Solomon Walderup, and Crook gets to the edge and takes it down to the 18-yard line. We are in the red zone.
Good job, Holden, making sure you secure the ball first. Holden missed a couple passes in the first half, able to make up for it there as he shakes off a defender and showing his speed, getting down the right sideline.
Showing a little life here. Let's go, guys. Let's keep it going. 3 receivers. Nick Thrift is the running back. Handoff, big hole, 15. He's down to the 10. We'll call it the 11. That's about a 7-yard gain. Hats off to Kason White, Hagen Schlottman, Hayden Henson over on the right side. Here we go. We're going fastball here. Here we go. Second down and about 3. We're going fast. Oh, that's a nice play by the defensive tackle. We went fast, and they were on a blitz up the middle and met Nick Thrift as soon as he got the ball. Nick is a little slow to get up. I don't know that he didn't get the wind knocked out of him. We tried to go fastball there, and it did not fool the Robertsdale defense.
It certainly didn't. Their middle linebacker coming in, meeting Nick just about at the line.
So now we've got third down. It looks like about a long 5, almost 6. We're at the 18-yard line. We're going to throw the ball. Hunter's under pressure, and he's trying to fight back. He gets back to about the 15, maybe the 16, and that's going to be 4th down. Looks like we're going to send Brandon Williams on out to try a field goal. Brandon's got plenty of leg. Good kicker, strong leg, and he'll come out to try about a 32-yard field goal, see if he can get the Warriors on the board. Our drive kind of stalls out. 4th and 8. We're going to place the ball. Hunter Powers is going to put it down at about the 22. It makes it a 32-yard field goal. Snap and placement. Kick is up. It's shanked off to the left, and it is no good. No good. 7 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Robertsdale 24, Alberta nothing. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The Alabama High School Athletic Association gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship.
This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Here we go. Davis under center. He hands the ball off to the right side over there. And there were so many players, I could not see who the running back was. I would assume Taven Curry. And that's exactly who it was. Nice stop by the Warriors. No gain. Maybe a yard on that play. 2nd down and 9. Good defense on that left side over there. Hats off to Preston Bennett. And Wesley Casey. Nice stop, guys. 2nd and 9. Here we go. Davis is under center. Taven Curry's in the backfield. We're going to get the ball handoff going to the left side. We're stopped. He stopped immediately. Man, the Warriors just wrestled him to the ground. A little extra hit there by someone, but that's okay. They separate it, and just some good hard-hitting football there.
It's good to see some life in the defense. Seth Sims coming in on a great stop at the line of scrimmage, and host of other Warriors in on that action as well.
2 plays in a row. That's 2 plays in a row that we just stone-cold stopped Curry. Let's see if we can force Robertsdale on their first punt of the night. What do you think, John?
I think it can certainly happen. You know, in the pregame show, Coach McDaniel was talking about how Seth was certainly a highlight on their defense, and we're seeing him at work tonight.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 21. Man in motion. He's loose. He is loose with great speed. He's gone. He's gone. Nice jet sweep. All the way. Touchdown, Robertsdale. Touchdown, Robertsdale. That was a jet sweep. It looked like Dominic Settles, number 5, on 3rd and 10. Jet sweep over to the right side, and he found a big hole. And once he got past that second line of defense, it was smooth sailing. That's about a 79-yard touchdown for Dominic Settles. Wow, great speed.
He just came flying off of that right end, and once he made that corner, such speed, a little bit of a different cadence there. As Curry, of course, the power back, and Settles coming out more as a scat back. Here's Justin Butts for the extra point. And
it's good.
It's good.
All right. 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to have a hydration break as well, as Robertsdale tacks on another touchdown. Robertsdale 31, Elberta nothing. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Elberta has got to keep their spirits up, keep their pride up, and play hard this last quarter and a half as we trail 31-0. We're out on the field ready for the kickoff as Jason Butts has had a lot of action tonight. We've called his name on extra points, field goals, kickoffs, and he's done a great job kicking the ball tonight for the Robertsdale Bears. He's set to kick. with 5:48 to go in the third quarter. And he boots the ball away. It's another squib kick down the middle of the field. Takes a big hop, and Caleb Osler takes it. And he gets put down over there at about the 33-yard line. That was a nice tackle by the Bears. But good field position once again for Elberta. Let's see if we can get something going here. Last series, we certainly showed some life there on offense and got the ball downfield and missed the 32-yard field goal. Hunter Powers, I think, has played a pretty good game for us tonight. He's had some drop balls, and he's thrown the ball into tight coverage and he only had one ball picked off, but it was deflected. Let's see what we can do here. Hunter back to pass again. He throws it out in the flat. Solomon Waldrop drops it. We've had a lot of drops tonight. A lot of drop passes. That was a good throw by Hunter. Second down and 10.
It's good to see Hunter stepping up into this quarterback position. This is only his second game as a starter, but he's keeping his composure here in the third. It's a good throw over towards number 12.
Two receivers out to the right, one to the left. Hunter's going to hand it. Nope, he's going to quarterback keeper around the end, and he's got some running room out to the 45. Nice carry. That's a first down, Hunter. Nice carry. We don't need to get him hurt, though, do we?
We do not. It's looking like he's adjusting his shoe. He's bent over just a little bit at the moment, looking over to get the play from Coach Mack.
I don't like the way he's standing, to be honest.
I don't either.
He got tackled. Nonetheless, first down at the 45. Quarterback keeper, Hunter Powers. Two receivers left, two to the right. Osler's back to block, giving him some time. And he was looking over in the flat for Solomon Waldrop. He had a couple guys on the right, out in the right flat, but did not see them. Brody Kane went out for the pass on that play. The ball was batted down by Robertsdale at the line. Second down and 10 from the 45. Second and 10 from the 45. Powers in the shotgun again. He's not going under center tonight, I don't believe. Here we go. Hand off to Osler. He's got a little room out there. And he cuts it back upfield and carries it out to the 49. That's a pickup of 4. Nice carry by Caleb Osler.
Good push there from our offensive line. The Golden Bears defensive line, there's three big boys who are always down. Every now and then they'll shift a linebacker down. And sometimes that's hard to read as an offensive line, but our Warriors are doing a great job.
Third down and 6. Hunter's rolling out, and he throws it, and it's caught. Nice catch. Solomon Waldrop, first down Warriors. Nice catch, Solomon. Nice throw, Hunter. At the 44-yard line. First down, Elberta.
We're talking about how Hunter's doing a pretty good job here in his second game as a starter, and that was a naked boot out to the right, and he was able to make a connection, and that's a difficult throw to make, especially whenever you're in motion like that.
First down at the 44. Two receivers left, one to the right. Timeout, timeout, timeout taken by Robertsdale. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Elberta is in Robertsdale territory. We'll have first and 10 at the 44 when we come back. You're listening to the Warriors Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Alberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Elberta offense has certainly looked much better here in the second half. In this third quarter, we are once again in Robertsdale territory at the 44, first and 10. Two receivers left, one to the right. Hunter snaps the ball, It's a fake handoff. He's throwing it, and hold Crook incomplete, but that was pass interference. The back judge throws the flag in, and he certainly hit Hunter before the ball got there. And that's going to be pass interference on Robertsdale. Pass interference on Robertsdale, and that'll mark off 15 yards down to the 29-yard line. And the Warriors will have first down there. Inside slant there, Hunter did a fake handoff, just a quick stand-up throw to an inside slant to Crook. And the Robertsdale defensive back got there a little early and didn't give Hunter a chance to catch the ball. So we've got first down. Here we go. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hunter takes the snap. He gives a handoff. There's a little room out here. Nice block. Nick Thrift is down inside the 25, and he's taken out of bounds at the 21. And I'm going to give a hats off out there to the good block that we got on the outside. And they're going to call an illegal block against Elberta. I'd like to see a replay of that. Like a good block on the edge there. Nonetheless, the head referee from the backfield threw the flag over here at the boundary. So it wasn't the line judge that threw the flag, it was the head referee. Nonetheless, they're going to mark it off anyway. My opinion does not matter at this point. It's first down again. The ball's all the way back out to the 39-yard line. Big shift there. First down, it'll be 20. Here's Holden Crook coming in motion on a jet sweep. Can he get to the corner? No. Holden Crook tackled at the 39. He was trying to use his speed to get to the edge, and the Robertsdale cornerback was there to meet him and dropped him basically at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be second down and 20. We're at the 39-yard line. 1 minute and 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're trailing 31-0. Hunter is in the shotgun. Caleb Osler is to his left. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Caleb up the middle, a little bit of a hole. And Caleb is wrestled down at the 36. He either had the inside of his shoulder pad or it looked like maybe a little bit of face mask there. It's the way it looked from the booth, but I'm not sure. Nonetheless, it'll be third down. Third down, the nose of the football's at the 35, and we've got to get down inside the 20 for a first down. Third and Summerdale. Here we go. Hunter's going to throw it. He throws it out in the flat, and it's caught. Nice catch by Nick Thrift at about the 28-yard line. Nice throw, nice catch. The ball bounced off Hunter's chest up in the air and brought it back in. And so that's still not enough for the first down, but it is a little bit more manageable. We're at the 28-yard line, and we've got fourth down. Here we go. Fourth down and 8. Of course, we're going for it. 3 receivers out. Hunter's going to throw it. He throws it to Holden Crook. Holden's trying to get around 3 guys, and that's just not going to happen. He gets tackled and driven all the way back out to the 34-yard line. His progress made it to the 23. He made it to the 23, but he needed to get inside the 20. And we were just trying to isolate him out there against the defensive back, hoping that he could get around it. But there were 3 Bears there, and they stopped him on fourth down. 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and Robertsdale will take over on offense.
You know, Tim, we were talking before the game about how we're starting out with 2 6A opponents, which is a larger division than we're in. Of course, we're 5A Region 1. And hopefully playing against these larger schools is going to help us out in our division play. At least that's what we're hoping for this year. As Robertsdale's coming out to take over on downs. About 20 seconds left here in the third.
Here we go, last play of the third quarter. Davis in the shotgun. He's just going to do a quarterback keeper, and Preston Bennett takes him down at the 25, and that will run the clock out. The end of the third quarter. Robertsdale 31, Elberta 0. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts is the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. We're proud to say that Roadkill Cafe is the sponsor of tonight's game, the kickoff for the Elberta Warriors season. Thank you, Roadkill Cafe. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
Scores from around the state, back up to my home, Marion County, Alabama. The Marion County Red Raiders 35, the Vina Red Devils 0. Just down the road a little bit, the Winfield Pirates are on the road tonight, playing Northside Rams. My niece is a majorette, and my other niece plays in the band at Winfield. They're leading 20-0. Other scores around in our area. Faith Academy is trailing Lily B. Williamson 7-6. That's in the third quarter. Citronelle leading Satsuma 20-7. Orange Beach leading Fruitdale 12-0. Thompson 35, Sparkman 0. Spanish Fork 28, St. Paul 7. In the third quarter, UMS Wright 17, Mobile Christian Leopards 0. Here it's 31-0. Robertsdale with the ball again as we start the fourth quarter. Second down and 7. They're coming from their own 26-yard line. Great atmosphere here tonight in J.D. Sellers Stadium, and we appreciate you joining us. Great crowd on both sides of the stands. Great night of high school football. On second down, the Warriors drop the Bears for a loss, and we have an injured player on the field. Looks like there's a Warrior down on the field, maybe cramping up. He's holding his calf. I can't see who that is, but we'll take just a quick 30-second break, and we'll check on him. We'll be back. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Alberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Alberta because we love it.
Third down for Robertsdale. Handoff up the middle, and the Warriors tackle the running back at about the 26-yard line. So that will bring up the first fourth down, I believe, tonight for Robertsdale. Fourth down from their 26-yard line. And they're going to send out the punt team. They're going to punt the ball away to Elberta from their 27. Elberta is trying to run a receiver out on the field. Looks like Holden Crook coming out to receive the punt. Play clock is at 2.
Number 19, Andrew McDaniel, back to kick for Robertsdale.
Looks like we're going to have a delay of game. Yeah, delay of game on Robertsdale. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. We should get some good field position out of this. Holden Crook should field the ball somewhere around midfield, unless their punter's a good punter. Let's see what happens here. Punts away. Yeah, nice punt. He's going to get it about the 45, and he calls for a fair catch. And they're going to rule him down at the 44-yard line. Elberta will start their first and 10 with 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the ball game. John, it'd be really good if we could make one of these drives last and get it down and get it in the end zone.
Absolutely, as our Warriors are coming out on offense. Of course, we're going to see what Hunter Powers is doing In the passing game, he has kind of come out a little bit tonight with some nice passes. Hope to see that continue.
Here we go. Hunter in the shotgun. He's going to do a quarterback keeper this way. He's under pressure, but he gets loose, and he's belted down about the 49. Nice tackle there by number 12 for Robertsdale. No need to high step, brother. Landon York, nice hit, nice tackle. Gain of 5 for Elberta.
Good first down play for our Warriors. Glad to see Hunter showing his speed out here.
We need him to stay healthy this season. He's in the shotgun. He's got Nick Thrift beside him. Handoff to Nick. Nick's into Robertsdale territory, still driving, and he's down inside the 45, and I think he got enough. That's a first down. That's a first down. Nice run by Nick Thrift. There's a Robertsdale Bear down on the field. We're trying to help him up, and I believe he is injured. He's down on the field, and he's going to get some attention there. He's in a lot of pain. Bless his heart. Let's take a quick break, 30 seconds as they tend to him. We'll be back. First down for the Warriors. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Alberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sport.
Hunter Powers back to pass. He completes it down the field to number 4 Holden Crook inside the 35-yard line. That's another first down. First down for the Warriors. Thank you to Booby's Garage for their sponsorship this year of Alberta Warrior football. Just out on the east side of town on the left as you're on Highway 98. If you've got any vehicle needs, go see Booby's Garage. See Miles and all the good folks there. Powers going to throw it again. We got a man open down the field, and Robertsdale there just in time to break it up. If Hunter could have led him just a little bit more, that might have been a touchdown. But the Robertsdale defensive back gets there and breaks it up, and that'll bring up second down and 10. We are at the Robertsdale 34-yard line with 8:29 to go in the ball game.
Update on that previously injured player. That was Mecca Yost Nicely, number 50. It's a defensive lineman for Robertsdale, was able to get off the field on his own strength.
Here we go. Nick Thrift up the middle. There's that Caleb Osler. I'll have to see in a minute. One wears 8, one wears 5, and they have the same body build.
That was Osler there on the carry.
Good job, Caleb. Nice run. That's a first down carry right up the middle of the field, down inside the 20. We're at the 19. Here we go again. We're down here in business in the red zone. Let's get some points on the board. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Hunter. Caleb to his left. Nick to his right. He's going to roll out, complete the pass, and it's caught. There's a penalty marker on the play. I'm going to guess we're going to get a face mask. Yeah, we got a face mask over there on that side of the field. Personal foul face mask. And, man, that's going to put us down inside the 10. We're going to be first and goal.
The players are facing away from us. I could have seen that face mask from here as that helmet turned. Glad to see the officials on that one.
You're younger than me, so your eyes are better. It's a long way over there. I'm at that stage, folks, in life where I don't know whether to put my glasses on or take them off at certain spots. And it's hot, it's humid, it's muggy up here in the booth, and so it's hard to see. But we're first and goal down about the 8-yard line. Here we go, Hunter in the shotgun. He hands the ball off up the middle to Nick Thrift, and Nick gets back to about the line of scrimmage. And no more than that. Robertsdale defensive line stood up. I'm sure the Robertsdale defense would like to make a stand here. But we're going to get that ball in the end zone. Let's go. I'm gonna speak it and believe it. Here we go.
Say it's second and goal. The yardage markers are on the ground.
It looks like we're at about the 8. Second and goal from the 8. Scoreboard says 10, but I think we're closer than that. All right, here we go. Hunter in the shotgun. He's taking the snap. He's faking it. He's rolling out to the right. He's going to run it. He's up the middle of the field. He's down to about the 2, maybe down to the 1. I don't know. He got flipped over there. I'd like to see that on a replay.
I think he was trying to get those last couple of yards, and unfortunately a defender made contact with him. His legs were way up above his head.
Looks like we're at the 1-yard line. Obviously, we're in 4-down territory. We're 3rd and goal at the 1. Come on, guys. Let's punch it in right here and get us a touchdown. We're at the 1. Here we go. Here's the snap. Here's the give right up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Elberta. I believe that was Nick Thrift that went barreling up through there into the end zone. If it wasn't, I apologize to Caleb Osler. Again, we're looking all the way across the field. I believe that was Nick into the end zone. And Elberta scores. Elberta scores with 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go. And Brandon Williams will come on to attempt the extra point to make this game 31-7. Brandon lining up. Hunter Powers is our holder. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. Extra point good. Good kick, Brandon. 6 minutes, 13 seconds to go. We're on the board. Robertsdale 31, Elberta 7. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Nick Thrift with a 1-yard touchdown run gives that Elberta band over there something to play about. They were just playing up a storm, and our fans were cheering. We're on the board, 31-7 with 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Great to get on the scoreboard. Nice drive by our guys. It was helped by a pass interference and a face mask, but we will take it. And Brandon Williams is set to kick off for Elberta. He kicked the ball off to start the game, and this is his second kickoff of the night. Let's see where he kicks it. He's kicking from the 40-yard line.
Robertsdale lining up as if it's going to be an onside kick.
Robertsdale runs a player on the field late, and we kick it deep. They're expecting a onside kick, and we don't onside kick. We kick it deep, and Robertsdale just fair catches the kickoff. Hayden Roth had no blockers back there. He just took a knee, and they'll start there 1st and 10. They're at the 32-yard line. 6 minutes and 31 seconds, 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the ball game. John Dewey, is Jared Freilich back out there? I can't see him. It looks like we've got some substitutes in the game. We've got number 56, Corbett Williams, is playing inside linebacker. Corbett is a freshman out there playing, and I don't see Jared. Well, is this Jared? Nope, that's not Jared on this end either. So we'll have to check on him after the game. He had limped off the field earlier. We need him. He's our punter and certainly a good defensive player. Here we go. Davis is back out there. I think maybe Javen is done for the night. I don't see him on the field. Davis takes the snap. It's just an inside give. The running back gets to the corner, though. Here he goes. He's loose. And that's number 49. We've talked about him all night, Ryan Neuseiler. And he just follows those blockers and gets out to about the 37. And that's plenty for a first down. First down, Robertsdale.
Stop there by number 3, Tyshawn Washington. We were talking about him last week with his speed and chasing down some of the longer runs from the far side of the field. And he just showed some really good football situational awareness, containing there on the sideline. That's a difficult thing to do. Good to see Tyshawn out here on containment.
I think we're going to get a lot of Newsweiler and Paramount here. And there goes Paramount. No, that's Newsweiler right there down the middle of the field. He gets loose, and he's into Warrior territory. We finally trip him up at the 42. Nice little running back right there. Good speed, good eyes. And he found a hole, and he's down to the 41-yard line with 5 minutes to go in this game.
Eli Saffel there on the stop for the Warriors.
Robertsdale, no hurry, leading 31-7. Robertsdale is 6A. Elberta is 5A. And they'll both go into their regions next week. Here we go. New quarterback in the game. Newseiler is the running back. And number 3, Henry Harvison, who has been our holder on extra points. He is now in the game at quarterback. He is a 6'1" junior. So Davis and Curry seem to be done for the night. And Robertsdale has some substitutes in the game. They're at our 36-yard line. We'll call it 2nd down and 5. 4 minutes, the clock says. 4 minutes to go in the game. Handoff up the middle. Right off center. And that's Newseiler. And he pretty much goes nowhere. No gain on the play. Maybe one. So 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4.
Just under 3.5 minutes left to go here in the 4th. As Robertsdale is getting lined up, waiting on the play.
Henry Harvison comes in with the play. They're running the play clock all the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Trying to get the snap off just before the play clock ends. Newseiler with the give. He's over on the left side. And I think he's going to be just a little bit short. I think we're going to be 4th down and about 1. 4th down and about 1 at the 32.5. 2:50 to go in the ball game. Come on, Warriors, get a stop here.
That was number 1, Seth Sims, on the stop for the Warriors, and Seth is racking up some tackle numbers tonight, just like he did last week.
I really like the attitude of our defensive team, just playing tough, hard-nosed. They're getting after it on every play. Here we go, 4th and 1. Let's not jump off sides, guys. Let's not jump off sides. We didn't jump. Well, we jumped, but we didn't jump. Here we go, 4th and 1. Play clock's at 0. And timeout. Timeout by Robertsdale. They were trying to get us to jump off sides and get a 5-yard penalty and get that 1st down and seal it away. Let's take a 30-second break. We're going to listen to Alabama High School sportsmanship ad, and then we'll be back for the rest of the game. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The Alabama High School Athletic Association gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship.
This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Here we go, 4th down. Robertsdale's going for it. Quarterback keeper, there's a penalty marker. There's going to be a false start. False start on Robertsdale on 4th down and 1. That's going to take it back 5 yards and make it 4th down and 6. And, of course, Robertsdale is not happy about that. The coaching staff, should I say, is not happy. That's going to make it 4th down and 6 now. 4th and 6 after jumping off sides. Here we go, 2:12 to go. Play clock's at 20. 4th and 6. Let's get a stop here, guys, and we can go into 2-minute offense. See if we can get it downfield. Here we go. 4th and 6 from the 37. Robertsdale lining up. Here we go. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper. And we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Coach for Robertsdale is not real happy right now. He wants to get his guys to play disciplined football here at the end of the game. John, I was saying a few minutes ago, I'm proud of our defense and the way they played, and I think our offense has picked it up a little bit here in the second half and shown some life, and I really think we're going to build on this as we go into region play next week against Faith, and we've got a lot of football left to play. We've got to stay healthy, but we're playing a little bit bigger schools right now, which will help us down the road. Not to say that the schools we're going to play are not good, because they are. We play Faith Academy, we play St. Paul's, we play UMS Wright, BC Rain, we play Satsuma, we play LaFleur in our region. But these kind of games are going to help us, I believe, and our defense is certainly stepping up to the challenge. 4th down, here we go. Let's get a stop, guys. 4th down at the 37. Here's the snap, quarterback keeper, and we tackle him right at the 35, and that's going to be a turnover on down. We're going to get the ball back with 2 minutes to go in the game. Not sure why the clock's still running, but the clock is still running. Minute 50, minute 49, 48, 47, 46. Maybe they know something on the field, I don't know, but the clock's running. All right, here we go. Our guys are coming out. Now they stop it with 1 minute and 42 to go. They ran about 20 seconds off the clock, and I'm sure Coach would like to have that time to get the ball down the field. Here we go. Hunter Powers in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Powers going to throw the ball. He's looking down the field. He throws it. It's batted. Oh, batted and almost intercepted. Batted and almost intercepted. Over here in front of us, he was trying to hit Solomon Waldrop, and the ball bounced off his hands and went incomplete. 2 Robertsdale Bears were standing there trying to get an interception, but the ball falls incomplete. Here we go. 2nd down. 2 to the right, 2 receivers to the left. We're going to throw it. Hunter Powers is winding up, and he overthrows Solomon Waldrop down the, Holden Crook over on the right side. He was just on a go pattern, and Hunter led him just a little bit too much, and the ball falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 with 1 minute and 27 seconds to go. UMS Wright, 24-0 over Mobile Christian. Here we go. 3rd and 10. We need to get a first down. We throw it over the middle, wide open. Nick Thrift, he's loose at the 50. He's down to the 47-yard line. Nice catch and run by Nick Thrift. He just came right through the line, out of the backfield, caught it over the middle, and he got loose right down the middle of the field to the 46-yard line. 1 minute, 19 seconds to go. We're in Bear territory. Hunter trying to get them set. The clock's running. We got to go. He's back to pass. He's looking down the middle of the field. He's got his receiver, and it's dropped. Dropped. Kind of a late hit there. Hunter Powers is asking the head official about that little pop. No.
That was a good question, because it was just a couple seconds too late after the ball was out of his hands there.
Yeah, the Alberta coaches over there kind of asking head referee what happened there. Nonetheless, here we go. Hunter back to pass. He's looking down the field. He's got his receiver at the 40, inside the 35 and out of bounds. That's Holden Crook over there. And that's a first down for the Warriors at the 34. First down. We're at 49 seconds. Sure would be good for our team to get another touchdown here if we could find a way.
It's a bizarre shift on the defensive line there. It looks like a player got confused and was trying to run off the field before the snap, even though there were 11 guys on the field.
I thought we got out of bounds over there, but the clock's still running. Here's a handoff to Osler, and he went nowhere. He got clotheslined. Dropped immediately. Dropped immediately at the 35. And we're down to 31 seconds. Timeout, Alberta. Let's just take a quick break, and we'll be back. 31 seconds to go. Robertsdale 31, Alberta 7. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Alberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Here we go. Second down at the 35. 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. We're going down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted. Robertsdale intercepts the ball. There's a penalty marker. Another penalty marker comes flying in. I think that's going to be a face mask on us after the interception. It was a throw into a tight space, and Robertsdale's defensive back just intercepted it. All right. So let's see what the call is from our head official.
Looks
talking
like
about
there's a penalty on Robertsdale and a penalty on Elberta, and we'll see how this is going to shake out here.
Is that our offense back on the field, or is that? No, that's our defense.
That's our defense.
Let's see here. The referees are having a long conversation. They're talking about whether or not they're going to go to Guru's. Is it Guru's we ate at tonight?
That's right. That's right.
They're talking,
Guru's
are we going to go to Guru's or are we going to go to Zaxby's after the game? We would tell them to go to Roadkill Cafe or the Elberta Sandwich Shop, but they're closed, right?
That's right.
Here we go. Head referee. Oh, illegal use of the hands against Robertsdale. Personal foul face mask against Elberta. And so those penalties offset. I'm not sure how that works, guys. Maybe it was a block in the back after the interception. And then a face mask on us. And so Robertsdale is going to take the ball here, run the clock out, 24 seconds to go. Just the victory formation here, taking a quick knee, and that'll be the ball game. All right. So the Robertsdale Bears have defeated the Elberta Warriors 31-7. And Coach Kyle Stanford and Coach Nate McDaniel are really good friends. And they're out at midfield shaking hands and congratulating. Nate is congratulating Kyle for the win. Both teams are shaking hands as they cross the field. Coach Stanford called me yesterday about our broadcast, and we're trying to get some details and so forth. And when he called me, it was his cell phone was a New Albany, Mississippi phone number. And so after I hung up, I got to thinking, wait a minute, I played basketball at Northeast Mississippi Community College. New Albany's just down the road a little bit, and I texted him, and he said he knew some of the guys that play on my team with me. And so, man, you don't ever know what your connections are.
Coach Stanford coached at Oak Grove High School prior to coming to Robertsdale. Of course, if you're familiar with Mississippi football at all, that is the home of a Brett Favre. And Brett was able to come back and coach at Oak Grove after Coach Stanford came down this way after he retired from the NFL.
Gotcha. All right. So our final score tonight is 31-7. Next week, we'll be back at John T. Cobb Stadium as the Warriors host the Faith Academy Rams. Let me give you some quick scores before we sign off tonight. Just from some of the games in our region, Satsuma is still trailing Citronelle 20-7. I'm not sure about that game because it's not been updated in a while, but nonetheless, they're trailing 20-7. Spanish Fort is still beating – I'm sorry – Spanish Fort is still beating St. Paul's from Mobile. That scores 35-7 in the fourth quarter. Thompson is beating Sparkman 42-0. UMS Wright is winning 24-0 over Mobile Christian. And that's just some scores from our region. And we get into region play next week, guys. And we'll look forward to hosting everybody at John T. Cobb Stadium. Hey, our pregame show comes on at 6:30 next week. Kickoff at 7. We'll have the coaches' pregame show and get coaches' thoughts on this game tonight. John, any thoughts as we sign off tonight?
Glad to see our offense have another dimension tonight as we're able to come out and get the ball in the air some. Glad to see Hunter developing here as a quarterback, able to move around the pocket, showing some mobility, and glad to see our boys playing hard. At the end of the day, you want to see good sportsmanship and you want to see good effort put into by our kids, by our players, and our defense was on the field for a long, long time tonight, and they never gave up. They fought hard all the way to the end.
I appreciate you saying that because there was no quit in our team, none. They never quit the whole game, and it's going to be that way the whole season. We're going to fight. We're going to win some ball games. Stick with us, Warrior fans. Good days ahead. We're going to sign off tonight. The Robertsdale band just played the alma mater for the Robertsdale team, and they're heading over for their coach meetup. Our guys are out here at midfield, Coach McDaniel addressing the team, and they'll get changed up, and we'll head back to Elberta and get back to work on Sunday. Everybody stay safe out there. We know there's a storm out in the Gulf coming into Louisiana. We don't know exactly where it's going to land. We may get some effects of that over this way. Please, everyone, have emergency awareness. Be prepared. Don't let it come over, drift up on you, and you not be prepared. Look out for your neighbors. Check on one another. And as we sign off tonight, we remember our troops in Afghanistan. We remember them in our thoughts and prayers. And we appreciate our men and women who serve us so bravely around the world. Final score from Robertsdale, the Robertsdale Bears 31, Alberta Warriors 7. You've been listening to the Warrior Sports Network. Good night, everybody.